Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, She Says Happiness. I'm Mary Ellen. This is my little sewing haven, which, might I add, is not a sewing haven today because I haven't been here in a few days and it is still a mess from the last day I left. So we'll chat about that, I am sure, at a later junction, just not right now, because the purposes of this video is to share with you this lovely delivery that has just arrived. It's the Sew Hayley Jane subscription box for the month of March, and I really did genuinely have to think about that. Now, just before I open up and get stuck into this, thank you to Hayley, who has kindly gifted me this month's box. Let's just get stuck in. So let me get opened up. So lovely. Here we are. No, it's always such a lovely thing, isn't it, to receive a box full of sewing goodies. So, trying not to break a nail. I already have one broken nail today. Let's see. Nice. Right, let's have a peek inside. Look, happy yellow. So yellow for end of month as well. And just before I get stuck into anything else, might I just take a moment to say I bloody love these things. Werther's Originals, it's a sweet treat in the box. These actually make me incredibly nostalgic and reminiscent of my grandparents. My grandfather would have sneaked me a cheeky Werther's Original when we were little. Okay, the colours in here, by the way, are absolutely beautiful. I have got the magazine, which is the first thing I always espy, apart from the sweet treat. And the theme this month is Elevate. So I've seen a few different unboxings and stuff. Like I'm really bad at waiting for the surprise. Yeah, it's really bad, isn't it? But let's see what's inside the magazine. This is one of my favourite things in the box, actually, even more so than the fabric and the gifts and stuff inside. I love the little magazine. So when you open up, you have your foreword from Hayley. There is always a little interview with a pattern company, and this time we have Merchant and Mills. There is then a little advert for the Stitch Festival, which I'd love to be going to, but I'm not really the kind of person who can just get up and leave when there's a child in the house. I wish I was that kind of person. A lot of people seem to get a lot out of that, but I think I'm just not at that place yet where I can get on a plane and disappear for a couple of days. Maybe next year, we'll see. And as much as Henry loves going to kind of like small events and stuff like this with me, and he goes to fabric stores and everything, it's a lot to drag a 15-month old child to, isn't it? So yeah, there's a feature here about the Stitch Festival. And then there is an article, so this is based on the theme Elevate, featuring patterns that just have that little something extra to take something that is inherently simple and to elevate its look. So yeah, some nice patterns in there. Then there's a feature of one of my recent makes, which you might have caught me talking about in a past vlog. So it was the New Look 6301 pattern, and I used this glorious jersey from a previous Sew Hayley Jane box. October, it was October's box. So yeah, there's a little blog post in there about the sewing process and how I found it and the fabric and things like that. That's why Hayley has very kindly gifted me the box, which is very generous, I have to say. And then we have the fabrics. So 3 fabrics, 3 makes. So Esther, Gemma and Laura are all showing off what they made with the fabrics that are in this month's boxes. And then there is another little article here. So it's Current Trends in Fashion by Tamlin. So I'll have a read of that later on. And then it's my favourite part of the whole magazine. It's Hayley's little links where you'll get book recommendations, program or movie recommendations. There's no recipe in here this month. There's always, you know, there's good recipes and stuff in here sometimes too, and I do always try them. So, and then we've got the makers gallery, so what people have been making with past fabrics from past boxes. And then there's a profile of a subscriber, and it's Steffi this month, and she's showing off a couple of her makes as well. I loved this fabric. I think it was a Rose and Hubble, and it was in like last year's Valentine February box. And yeah, I just loved it. I love hearts. I love vibrant reds and pinks. So I think I made a fringe dress with it. And it was actually in one of the magazines a while back. Yeah, lovely, lovely pattern and lovely fabric. And then we have the top pattern picks from the fold line. This is great. I'm starting to feel inspired now because today I had no idea what I was going to do with my day off. I'm trying to think of what to do with my So Frugal plans. And I'm just so undecided. I'm actually slightly overwhelmed by the amount of free patterns there are. So just get that out there. Right, so here we go. Let's have a look at what else is in the box. I get a bit excited about the magazine and I forget the goodies inside. So first thing we have is this little gauge from Merchant and Mills, one of the most utilized tools in my sewing space. I have 2 of them and yet I can never find them, so maybe the 3rd will bring me good luck. Magic number and all that. And then we have some ribbon. No, it's not ribbon. I'm just seeing it's actually bias binding, which is lovely, and a beautiful silvery grey. I always need bias binding, particularly because I'm going through a phase of loving the Kennington dress by Cashmere. The thread, this one, this is beautiful, beautiful blue, and that actually goes with both of the fabrics that are in the box this month. So I'm very excited by one in particular because I'm going through like a real denim moment, and while this is not denim, it is a chambray, and it's a beautiful, beautiful shade. It's one of those things that I absolutely love to sew and I love to wear. I don't make enough plain garments. It's something I am very aware of, so this is a very welcome addition to my fabric stash, and hopefully I will do something with this. So this is 55 inches wide, perfect for dressmaking. There's 2.5 meters here, so again, perfect for so many different projects. Feels lovely. It's got a really, really nice soft feel to it. It's 100% cotton, so an absolutely classic fabric. And then there is the additional fabric, which is a paisley satin polyester fabric. Now the colours here are lovely, and the word paisley, I'll be honest, throws me because I detest paisley prints. I don't know, I don't find them attractive. I don't like them. I find them quite ugly, but yet this does not feel like a paisley to me, so I know I'll use this. I think it's because it's so large scale. I think that's quite pretty. It would make a beautiful little camisole. It would also be beautiful for lining. It's the colours. I love that cobalt blue. Love it. And while I don't generally wear polyester, I do actually think I'll use that. So yeah, I like it. I like the colours a lot. I'll have to think about what to make with that. And maybe there is inspiration in here because it's already been used, I think, in some of the projects that I glanced through, so as not to spoil anything for when I'm having my cup of tea later. Absolutely lovely. Love chambray. Love it. So pop those back in there for now. Not popping those back in. They're staying out on the sewing table. And I'm going to go and try to sort out the mess that is my sewing room. There are 3 patterns still lying around in here from previous makes, which I'll share with you hopefully soon. Yeah, I'm gonna save this for later on. And I actually think I'll get that chambray into the pre-wash. I have the washing machine full of fabrics at the moment, in preparation for stitching up So Frugal projects that, yeah, I can't decide on. But for now, that's my So Hayley Jane box. Hopefully next month will be just as good as that. I love that chambray. That's a really good one for me. Yeah, I'll go and tidy up a little and hopefully get back later to chat to you a little bit about some sewing projects, both past, current, and hopefully future as well. So thank you again for stopping by the channel. If you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe. And yeah, if you're here to see the unboxing video, I'll be back with those next month. Have a lovely day, have a lovely weekend in case I don't get back on, and I'll chat to you all again soon. Bye.